Yeah. It's good, chat. We won us a national championship. You're like, so what? We're now number 2 in the country. I was listening to Donnell Jones. My bad. Yeah. So, advance to the off season. And I'm just gonna show you the squad. It's funny. Horn, he went from an 88 to a 92. He finished 5th in Heisman voting last year. Went from a minimal dev trait to impact, which is interesting. But yeah, only actually if you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 90s on the team. Still 99s across the board like last year, but I want to show you something that I thought was weird. Oh, we can't see it now. My second string quarterback is second team All-American preseason. Now, he just so happens to be nice. So yeah, if Robinson, the reins are yours next year. We gonna we ain't gonna waste no time. We're just gonna get right to it. Everybody's ready for visiting. I'm just giving my 5 stars a little more love than normal. Hold on. I'm still sending the house on most of these guys. My daughter is crying, guys. I swear, it always happens like this. I press the start stream button and she gets going. My wife is looking for a babysitter. How about myself? I'm just adding all these recruit numbers. So my mom went to a wellness workshop and told me that I need to lower my sodium intake. I can't tell you the last time I had a meal with her, so I don't know how she knows what that is, but moms, gotta love them. Gotta love them. We're playing Arizona State. We should be number one. Figure since we brought back a lot of returning production. But, you know, F us, right? Drinks alcohol.
A top 25 clash in the early season.
Yeah,
Both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on last year's national champion.
My boys got the win in real life against Washington, which I actually lost when I played them in this game. Funny enough, I dropped 2 games to my first year of this dynasty. That was my second loss and my last loss of the season. We played. We lost to Oklahoma, which we did in real life.
He'll bring it back, looking for help.
Come on, Emerson.
And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. So Michigan's offense will get the first swing of the game. You know, that connection between quarterback and wide receiver, Jesse, takes some time.
We got a new playbook.
These two guys get on the same page.
Yeah, the chemistry between he and the quarterback, I think, is what everybody's going to be looking for early in this game. Because David, obviously, having transferred in, he hasn't had a lot of time in this offense. This is his first game. It's the first time doing it with bullets flying live. So he's got a lot of talent. He's got speed, but what does that chemistry look like with the guy throwing him the football? That's what
so my wide receiver 1 and 2. How did he get hurt on the second play of the season?
How do you use him in this offense early on in the season to really take advantage of his talents?
They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Guys, let's chat about Michigan. They're coming off a national championship win last year, but you got to think this group of seniors isn't satisfied with stopping there.
No, they have tremendous leadership, and this coaching staff, too. That was the one priority in the offseason, fighting complacency, staying hungry to try and chase another title, David.
And it's hard to do, but you got new pieces and new places and new faces, which is awesome. So it's a lot of guys that haven't won that championship that want to fight for it, that are hungry, and now you mix them with some guys that have also won. It's a good recipe.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent.
Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air, it's Horn. Rushes on him. Quick strike complete. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
Watch him for Heisman Watch this year.
That is what a team of this caliber is expected to do, right? They've got the better number beside their name by all the metrics, by a talent standpoint, coaching standpoint. They're the superior team, and they just drove the ball on the first possession of the game.
Chat one moment, please.
Scoring a touchdown and asserting their dominance.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense will try to get something going with their first possession. It's not always easy to know what you're going to get when you come into a new situation as a transfer, but one thing, David, that will translate for this guy, when there's a hole, he knows how to hit it.
Yeah, and how nice is it to have a guy, man, you know exactly exactly what he is, who he is. He's been around your program. He knows the lessons you want him to teach. He's the guy
You didn't raise your voice.
And now he gets to step in as a senior
Hey,
with
Chad,
all
we're
that
back.
experience and lead this squad.
Yeah, and David, he's worked so hard for this moment too, right? This guy put his heart and soul into the offseason workout program, knowing this day was inevitably going to come. He's going to have an
We're
opportunity
gonna play
in
more
game
man
to
this
stat it
season
up. He's
because
gonna get
I
the ball
specifically
early. He's
recruited
gonna get
guys
it often.
that
People
can
really excited to see how he plays in this one.
Wants to go up top
play
on
bump
first
and
down.
run.
Makes the grab. It's Hawkins. A quick tackle made, he's
And
got play for the
another
first
thing
down.
I did, so I want to blitz more
Here's
this season.
offense with a fresh set of
But
downs.
another thing I did
He unleashed
was
that one, some serious spin rates,
I changed our
revolutions
playbook
on
back
that.
to our original. Ooh,
There he goes. Gets him down.
this guy's
at
having
the
a game.
26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the game, and they move the sticks. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Looking to throw on first down. Gets rid of it. It's complete to the right. And they bring him
Our
down
defense,
quickly,
we need
but
to
a good
tighten
gain
up.
there. While the Big Ten has expanded with this massive continent-wide geographical footprint, the Big 12 has been really shrewd in positioning and maneuvering for survival, and they look for opportunities to win on the field like they'll have today.
Yeah, and the Big Ten's kind of taking what the Big Ten
chat,
wants
I'm
and
gonna pause.
expanding and not really worried about anybody else. So if I'm the Big 12, I'm like, yeah, you ain't worried about me.
I will be right back. I have a friend, it's his birthday, and we're busting moves. Chat. I'm over here yelling at y'all like I'm
And on the
Tyson that
field,
or
and
whatever.
I can make a statement and prove to some of the true blue bloods in the Big Ten.
I just love the stylistic matchup in this one too, right? You think about the Big Ten running the football, defense, physical, and then Big 12, wide open, up-tempo, air raid offense. This one's going to be fun.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He caught it. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. You set up good situations.
I've read that
Way
right.
more
It still
successful when
just
I can
didn't get the
kick those
animation.
sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
This offense trying to quieten the crowd on first and goal, and they are not cooperating. They'll run it. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. These fans raising the volume on second and goal. The give.
Way to set the edge.
Way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
So I'm also excited about this guy. He feels like really fluid in practice. Oh, did he? That's something crazy.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Scanning the field, it's Horn. Snags it over the middle. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
That's my fullback.
And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And
That's a first down.
Just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the line.
Going downfield for the big play. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, I like this quarterback being aggressive and taking a shot. Just a better play there by the defense.
The pull and throw off the RPO. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Trying to set up the screen. Absolutely nowhere to go.
Wrong direction.
Defense makes a third down stop. The
That.
Wolverines will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. They're setting up the screen.
Listen, nice completion, short game. Now you get to third down. Third down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on third down, I still got that fourth down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
You know, the one thing you can say about this defense, they pursue the football. The first guy might miss, the second guy might miss, but there's going to be more and more hats flying to the ball carrier. You saw it on that play, getting the tackle for loss.
Wants to go up top. And the rush will
There we
get
go.
to him at the 25. The Wolverines bringing the heat on the defensive front as they have so many times through the years.
And you just think about guys that just look great in their unis. Big, strong. Aiden Hutchinson, Ajabo. A lot of these guys in the recent history just, they know how to
Come
get
on.
after the quarterbacks and make their life miserable.
And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
It's not playing smart, man.
Off the play fake on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
He's got it down the middle. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Lining up to convert third
And
down.
chip me with the tight end.
From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second.
All right.
Sun Devils will
The most
try to
dangerous
pin them
man
back with
in
the
college
punt.
football.
First punt of the day,
Emerson
deep
back
lob
there.
to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt goes out of bounds.
Taken away
We'll see
from him.
where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working
most
earlier
dangerous man.
on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Well, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situations of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Running it to the right. That is a
That's how you
big
set the
win for
edge.
this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Back to pass, it's Horn. Flips it out on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Offense
And
is
the
strong.
Wolverines will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. That last one looked like a back-breaking drive, David, but they ended up punting.
Yeah, and they put some plays together, put some yards together, but the most important stat is putting points on the board. And this offense has to finish, Jesse, when they get across that 50-yard line and start getting in scoring territory.
Yeah, there was some good execution, no doubt about it, but I think it's the critical down and distances, third down in particular. They've got to be better moving forward.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And the Sun Devils come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room.
Needed 2 yards. Oh, got a
The Sun
yard.
Devils decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
All right, let's go.
Hauls it in and looking upfield. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel group.
Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Wolverines want to move quickly.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football. And this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
And the Wolverines can really attack on this second and short. They'll run the option. The give to the back.
There's my block.
Across the 15. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. The Wolverines have it in scoring position on first and goal. Looking to throw, it's Horn. Extending the play. And they'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
I think I like this playbook.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, big update in a top 5 game today. Clemson is down right now, but I'm not convinced this team doesn't have a C.J. Spiller-like big play in them. Any change in momentum, and this is a brand new game. They're trailing by just 4 to Georgia. We'll circle back if anything changes in this contested top 5 matchup. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Let's take a second about Arizona State. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge.
Turning it on. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
That's my fault as a user.
With a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Off the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Hussein. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge third down here in the big house. He lofts one down the sideline.
Man,
Oh,
my corners are short this year.
The Sun Devils will punt it away on fourth down.
Hey, punting to him, man.
Making sure
He always make the first guy
return on
miss.
that one as the punt sails out of bounds. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw. It's Horn. He's going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Let's take a minute to talk about Michigan. Everybody uses
right
the
on the
portal
money
to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own rosters.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Bro.
And the Wolverines send out the punt unit.
We're going to take that into 2 minutes. Shout out BRB.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The Wolverines line up to punt it away. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. They'll go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Looking to fire. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be 1st and goal. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll try to get it in with the run. Beck's going for the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
And you're going to need more of this in the second half. That's the way you punctuate a drive at the end of the first half to cut this to a one-possession game. You need more of that physicality in the second half.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Carry-On. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They go to the ground. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. And the Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll pull it down. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. To the air, it's Horn. Makes the grab on the left. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
One of the big risks about being in an empty set is that you don't have tight ends or running backs helping you out in pass protection. And that time the quarterback got hit right before he let it go, and that's why that ball fell incomplete.
Might be changing the route. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Looking for the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Ann Arbor. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the big house.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Just about set to get this second half underway. And he's going to bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down.
Bro, I just realized I was just muted this whole time.
Arizona State is going back on
I'm
offense,
pissed.
and they come out looking for a spark. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football palm right of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
My dad's doing another gospel pattern on my birthday.
Create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
To the air on first down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. Second down, he'll throw it. Oh, they're after him. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. He's a one-man wrecking crew on this defensive front. This is the type of performance that can etch you in Wolverine lore forever.
Yeah, and it's a great lower to beat.
Lofts one deep down the right side. He's got it along the sideline. And that tackle.
He's little, man.
Saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge
I gotta
gain.
do something about that.
A lot of times when you go to the stat sheet after the game, defenses are going to look at explosive plays. Like, we're taught to be top down, stay deep, don't give up those big plays, make them earn it all the way down the field. Bad job giving up the big play in the passing game.
Looking downfield on first down. They're working that left side. He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. And the Sun Devils with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback on the keeper. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Big noise in the big house for this huge 3rd down play. He'll sneak it. First down in the red zone, and this crowd imploring its defense to stand firm. Hand off from the shotgun. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. After the run, now to throw. Tosses it incomplete. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Touchdown, Arizona State! They take the lead with the 6.
One of the areas they really focused on with this
home
receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
So here comes the Michigan offense. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield. He's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the 1st.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Horn. Quarterback now breaking the field. Unleashes one. Connection to the right. Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass.
Let's go, Malik.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Wolverines. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
And it's so nice to have guys out wide that you just trust that you can feed the football, and this guy will do the rest, will cross that goal line, will take care of you, make you look like a genius. That's that kind of guy right there.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Throws to the tight end. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The play action fake. Fires to the tight end. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. You can feel the momentum starting to swing in this stadium. It's 1st and 10. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Gets it out quickly.
Bruh.
And they'll pick up the first down and
We're getting tight.
47.
We're playing too much zone. We need to man up.
Man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw? He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Sun Devils can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught near the sticks. It's Hussein. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. 6th play of the drive coming up. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Sun Devils trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air, it's Horn. Here's a heat. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. And there he is again. Another sack, channeling his inner Aiden Hutchinson against Penn State.
And that is high praise when you start comparing somebody to Aiden Hutchinson. Michigan, year after year, they find these dudes, man. The guys that will get after the quarterback. Hey, let's go, big fella. Let's go for that record.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Let's go, D.
They punted away on 4th down. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
No
and
Wildcat.
The Wolverines have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Running back searching for a hole. There he goes. And the defense drags him down.
Very convertible.
And I love the play call. Get it to the running back, chew up some yards so you make 3rd down more manageable. 3rd and 10, 3rd and 9, Jesse. Now as a quarterback, I can be successful.
Yeah, and I think the play worked in part because the defense was expecting pass and that down and distance. So it begs the question now on 3rd and long again, might the offense go back to handing it off to their explosive playmaker at the running back position?
Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. To the air, it's Horn. Bringing the heat. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st. They'll run this play from the pistol. They'll give it to the back. He has the 1st and still on his feet. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Crosses the 30, he's got away.
You getting ran down by linemen, man?
Before he gets the 1st down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man quickly. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He makes a grab, and he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Quarterback sneak, trying to get a push. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stopped short of the goal line. This offense has done a good job on this drive, taking time off the clock as they come up on 2nd down. Quarterback keeps it on the sneak.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. Well, look,
the sneak scores it.
What to say?
and man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point 4th quarter lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, all the talk this week. Let's find out how things are playing out in this top 5 duel. Clemson has the lead right now. Feels like they've been on top since they ran down the hill, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over Georgia. We promise to keep you updated if anything changes in this matchup of 1 versus 2. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Working that left side. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Right on the money. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. The Sun Devils in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, the running back has it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Well, the good news is you got the 1st down running it there on 2nd and short, but the bad news is you're down by quite a bit here in the 4th quarter, and 2, 3, 4-yard gains aren't going to get it done. You've got to start chucking this thing vertically to get back in the game.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. Back to pass on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Complete, out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Looking for a man. It's Horn. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This one's complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quickly complete. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. And the Wolverines, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wants to throw on first down. The screen, and watch out.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in the game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock.
Tight end trying to get in. And with a hallelujah land. Touchdown, Michigan.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Still looking on the move. Crosses the 45. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
I think he's done.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take
It's
a
the
break and
second
check him
time.
out. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Sun Devils in the hurry up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Got him downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He finds a soft spot in the middle. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Back to pass. It's Horn. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Under fire. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's got it on the move. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost.
4th and goal now in the fourth quarter, down a couple scores. This ball needs to go to your best player on offense. Who's your best playmaker, be it a receiver, tight end, running back, that can win in space and get you this touchdown?
Let's get out of here.
Stuffed, knocked down behind the line of scrimmage on 4th and goal, and they'll have it at the 3. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Finds a crevice and picks up 5 out to the 8.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Here's the handoff. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice game. They're just about to put this W in the books, guys. Comes against a ranked opponent, a team that most of us expected them to beat, and they were able to come through.
Yeah, but you're going to get challenged early in the season. It's fun to play other ranked teams and kind of see what you have. And this team kind of proven, like, listen, they're worth the ranking. They're probably going to continue to climb up the charts, handling their business early in the season against a pretty dang good team.
And I think at the end of the year, when the committee's meeting together and they're deciding which teams are going to reach the playoff, this is a game they're going to point back to. Hey, we wanted to find out more about them against a good opponent. They won the game. They took care of business. This was impressive today.
The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Not much running room there.
All right, chat. That's a game.